Hello students. Today I am here with one of the chapter from your Beehive textbook. The name of the chapter is My Childhood. This chapter is written by Mr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Now about the author. APJ Abdul Kalam was an Indian aerospace scientist and politician who served as the 11th President of India from 2002 to 2007. He was born and raised in Rameshwaram, Tamil Nadu, and studied physics and aerospace engineering. Now about the chapter. The chapter My Childhood is an extract from the book titled Wings of Fire, the autobiography of APJ Abdul Kalam. It talks about his childhood during which he earned his first wages. During this time, he faced religious discrimination and was able to overcome it with the support of others who were not like traditional people. He was motivated by the science teacher to undertake higher studies. Now, about the characters of the story. First is Abdul Kalam. Abdul Kalam was born in a middle class Muslim family. As a child, he earned his first wages and faced religious discrimination. Next character is Shiva Subramanya Iyer. He was the science teacher who reformed his wife by setting an example. Third character is Ramananda Shastri, Kalam's close friend during childhood who was upset when he could not sit beside him in the class. Let's start the explanation of the lesson. As we know that this is an autobiography of a great scientist and the missile man of India who was born in a middle class Muslim family in 1931 in the island town of Rameshwaram, Tamil Nadu. In his childhood, he was greatly influenced by his parents, his teachers, and his friends. His father, Jainul Abdin, was not highly educated, but he was a generous and a kind person. He was not rich but provided a secure childhood to Abdul and his siblings. Abdul inherited honesty and self discipline from his father and faith in goodness and deep kindness from his mother. The Second World War broke out in 1939 and sudden demand for tamarind seeds erupted in the market. He used to collect the seeds and sold them. A day's collection would fetch him the princely sum of 1 anna. Kalam earned his first wages by working as a helping hand to his cousin Samsuddin, who distributed newspapers in Rameshwara. Abdul had three close friends, Ramananda Shastri, Arvindam, and Shiva Prakasan from Orthodox Hindu Brahmin families. Ramananda Shastri was the son of Pakshi Lakshmana Shastri, the high priest of the Rameshwaram temple. Later, he took over the priesthood of the Rameshwaram temple from his father. Arvindan went into the business of arranging transport for visiting pilgrims, and Shiva Prakasan became a catering contractor for the Southern Railways. During the annual Sri Sita Rama Kalyanam ceremony, Kalam's family used to arrange boats with a special platform for carrying idols of the Lord from the temple to the marriage site, situated in the middle of the pond called Ramatirth, which was near his house. One day, when he was in the 5th standard at the Rameshwaram elementary school, a new teacher came to class. He used to wear a cap which marked him as a Muslim, and he always sat in the front row next to the Ramananda Shastri, who wore the sacred thread. The new teacher could not stomach a Hindu priest's son sitting with a Muslim boy. In accordance with social ranking, as the new teacher saw it, he was asked to go and sit on the back bench. He felt very sad, and so did Ramananda Shastri. The image of him weeping when Kalam shifted to the last row left a lasting impression on him. After school, they went home and told respective parents about the incident. Lakshmana Shastri summoned the teacher and told the teacher that he should not spread the poison of social inequality and communal intolerance in the minds of innocent children. He bluntly asked the teacher to either apologize or quit the school and the island. Not only did the teacher regret his behavior, but the strong sense of conviction Lakshmana Shastri conveyed ultimately reformed this young teacher. The small society of Rameshwaram was very strict in terms of the division of different social groups. One day, his science teacher, Shiva Subramaniam Iyer, invited him to his home for a meal. His wife was horrified at the idea of a Muslim boy being invited to dine in her ritually pure kitchen. She refused to serve Kalam in her kitchen. Shiva Subramanya Iyer was not perturbed, nor did he get angry with his wife, but instead served Kalam with his own hands and sat down beside to eat his meal. For higher education, he sought permission from his father to leave Rameshwaram but study at the district headquarters of Ramanathpuram. He said, Abdul, I know you have to go away to grow. Does the seagull not fly across the sun alone and without a nest? To his hesitant mother, quoting Khalil Gibran, he said, Your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. They come through you, but not from you. You may give them from your love, but not your thoughts, for they have their own thoughts. So, this is the summary of this chapter, My Childhood. If you have any query related to this, feel free to ask. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.